Hey, so today I'll be talking about body language. Body language that can help you gain and show confidence. Do you believe that we perceive things subconsciously? Body language is one of those things we perceive subconsciously that affect the way we see people and the way people see us. It's highly recommended you know how to take advantage of this to influence people. Have you ever thought why the great speakers, why the great ministers, and why the great politicians know how to speak so well? That's because they know about body language and how to use body language to influence people. Now, number one body language that can help you gain and show confidence is standing upright or walking upright. Standing or walking upright shows that you're a confident person. Also shows that you have a good posture, which is very attractive to people. Military personnel also know for standing upright, immediately they have to salute the prime minister or someone of high power, which entails the fact that standing upright projects confidence. We all know military personnel do this, but when we see others emulate something similar to this by standing upright, we might not consciously notice this, but subconsciously we have this feeling of that individual standing upright to be confident. Have you noticed the common posture among all superheroes? It is no coincidence that all superheroes stand upright. I mean, how would you feel if your favorite superhero is slouched? You feel bad, you feel lazy. That's exactly the same feeling people get when you are slouched. The superhero stance projects power. This is an example of what psychologists refers to as an open posture. Now, talking about open posture, to show people you mean no harm, you should keep your arms open when you're approaching them. This shows that you're not hiding any weapon of any sort. We all know that when we encounter the police, we raise our hands to show that we mean no harm and we have no weapon. Subconsciously, when people see our arms open, they perceive that same feeling. The number one mistake that some guys make when they approach a girl, knowing full well that most girls are most skeptical when talking to strangers. Even before you say a word, she will subconsciously project this stance for defense. Now, if you want to show people that you're a nice person and you're not hiding any weapon, you should keep your arms away from your pockets. Putting your arms in your pockets shows that you're probably hiding something, and this seems sketchy most of the time. Number 3, smiling. This basically shows that you're a friendly person to meet and that you are cheerful. Everyone loves a cheerful person. I recommend you smile all the time, especially when you want to meet people. This is like a warm welcome without saying a word. A warm welcome without saying a word. Now, I'm going to be talking about body language that you can interpret from people. Now, the number one body language you can interpret from people is folding of arms. Now, if they fold their arms, fold their palm, or fold their fist, this is a sign of aggression. This shows that they are very angry or very pissed at something you mentioned. This is also to signify defense. Now, eyes looking upwards. This shows that you are thinking or trying to remember a situation. We most time unconsciously do this in the exam hall when we are trying to remember an answer to a question. And the last one, if they happen to show a slight smile when you're having a conversation with them, then you probably mention something that is funny or something that they like. For instance, if you're having a conversation and they happen to smile slightly, you might not really notice this, but you have to really pay attention to know that they smile slightly, because most times people receive a compliment, they might not just want to smile really well to make you feel good, they just want to smile slightly. Now you really have to be paying close attention to notice this slight of flips. Now, this shows that you either mentioned something funny, something they like, or you properly complimented them. But this is a good sign that you're having a good and decent conversation. Now, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe for a daily dose of tips to be successful at anything or everything you do. Peace.